Hi, my name is Sophia Schmerling. This is my video response for The Whale Rider for Theater 251. So overall, I want to say that I liked the film, and it was pretty easier for me to understand compared to The Throne of Blood, because I think it was just more contemporary, and I was able to absorb more tone and mood from the setting because it was in color. And I think the plot was just easier for me to understand overall. And I just think that has to do with the date it came out and just like the new advancements and the different region it's from. So in the traditional Maori beliefs, animals, plants, and certain landforms are spiritually connected to specific groups of people, and in the Whale Rider, the whale is the ancient symbol of that particular community. And the Whale Rider, in the Whale Rider, there's a strong sense of a patriarchal, centered society, and I think that you can see that in the haka dance in the videos you posted. Although there are women in the dance, the main focus of the dance is drawn towards the men who are in the front, and they have very strong, tense movements, and I think they show their assertive power through like their deep chants, and the women are in the back, and it's just mainly on the men. And also in the Whale Rider, there's a strong sense of community that's shown throughout the movie, which is also exemplified in the poi dance videos, because they're dancing in large groups of people, but they're all unified and organized as one whole body and one like community working together, just like the Whale Rider, the village there. All of the villagers work together cohesively, and yeah, they make life work for them. Lastly, in the Whale Rider, there's the theme that stood out for me was pride, and that's shown through Koro, mainly through his sense. He's immensely proud of his culture and his traditions, and I think that sense of pride is also shown in the video of the New Zealand infantry when they were surrounding the car and mourning the fallen soldier, and that just shows a lot of respect and pride for their community and their culture and their heritage, and just taking that probably had a great deal of it was probably super emotional and a great deal of pride for them. Some strong feelings that I felt throughout the movie was, and this was pretty challenging for me, was the way that Koro treated his granddaughter for being, and like presented her for being female, which is obviously an ascriptive characteristic that she was born with, and she couldn't control it, so it wasn't her fault. And from what I've learned about the indigenous groups there, I was surprised that this was like such an issue for them because of their like highly influential levels of spirituality and a sense of being together and just like a higher power. I thought that the issue of like sexism wouldn't be as prevalent, and it was a bit difficult for me to watch that and watch how Koro treated her and his feelings towards her. I also feel like a strong message in the film was that is that it can be a struggle to adopt to modern day world ideals while still respecting and embracing traditional and cultural values, but it can be done with faith in one's traditions and beliefs, and just by acknowledging and embracing the past, they can use that to shape their future. And I also think that another main theme in the movie is that it can take just one person to believe in themselves and their community to make a change. And I think that's definitely shown here because she was the first female chief, and that set a whole precedent for the future. And then it'll just continue to progress. And yeah, so I just think that this is a very influential and good educational movie. Thank you.